Welcome to the Social of 94.3 Radio 1 and yet another episode of Binge Watch, where we talk about iconic TV shows or movie series that you either binge watch or can binge watch. And today we're going to be talking about one of the most iconic animated movie series, which has its fourth part, which is called Despicable Me 4. I used to call it Despicable all my childhood. And when we're going to be talking about the first part of that movie, it stars my favorite actor, Steve Carell. Of course, you all know him from The Office as Michael Scott, but he's also known as Gru to many other kids. And we've all grew up watching him. So, well, we're going to be talking about this very movie. So, without further ado, let's go. Okay, so Despicable Me, the first part of it came in the year 2010, and we've had some Minion movies. We, of course, have the fourth part, like I mentioned earlier, and it was directed by Chris Renaud and Pierre Coffin. And mind you, both of them have also voiced the Minions in the movie. And well, it has some great actors, a great cast of people actually voicing the characters. You have Mr. Steve Carell as Gru. Here's a video of him actually voicing Gru, which I always crack up watching. Just watch this.
And I will be the greatest villain of all time!
Well, you know, we also have some other great actors like Mr. Russell Brand, Kristen Wiig, and the list goes on and on. And it's a brilliant, heartwarming movie. It of course, has Gru as a sinister man who wants to actually has really evil ways of being about himself. But he meets these three kids and he plans a heist with them. And here's the plot of season 1. Let's go.
All the relevance room where all my minions.
No, that's not the plot. Here's the plot. Okay, so like I said earlier, Gru, a criminal mastermind who adopts 3 orphans as pawns to carry out the biggest heist in history. His life takes an unexpected turn when the little girls see the evildoer as their potential father. Okay, so here's what I really love about Despicable Me 1. I think it's been the season of a lot of animated movies getting sequels. You, of course, have Toy Story 4, which happened a few years ago. There's a lot of time between Toy Story movies as well. You had Incredibles 2 coming in 2018. You, of course, have Shrek 5, which is going to come out very soon. You had Kung Fu Panda 4, which came out recently. And Despicable Me is, of course, going to come out very soon. But what I really love about the Despicable movies is that it's so heartwarming. There's a lot of evil things happening, but the movie is really loaded with cuteness. You have the Minions. Even the Gru is a very sinister character, but you still sort of are on his side. He's an anti-hero of sorts, and you still side with him in a lot of things and a lot of quests of his. And of course, the 3 kids in the movie that he does the heist with are so cute and so adorable. So it really has a recall value, and not only children but also adults watch it. And we literally grew up watching the movies. So here's me talking about what I particularly love about Despicable Me in my favorite part of the show, which is called My Favorite. Okay, so here's what I love about the first part of Despicable Me 1. Let's begin with the characters. I love Steve Carell's portrayal of Gru. He's voiced it with so much of brilliance, and it has so much of hilarity in it. It's so funny. His portrayal of Gru is the way he projects his voice, and I really love Steve Carell, everything that he does, whether it's The Office, The Big Short, Crazy Stupid Love, and of course the Despicable Me movies as well. And I also love Russell Brand, the legend Russell Brand's portrayal of Dr. Nefario, and of course Kristen Wiig, the great SNL actress who has also done some tremendous work, and her portrayal of Miss Hattie. So these are my favorite portrayals and favorite characters from Despicable Me 1. Okay, so here are my favorite scenes from Despicable Me 1. My first favorite scene is Gru's introduction scene. It really proves how evil this man is. And you know, in animated movies, of course, everything is really caricaturized, so you really don't feel the sinister essence of it, but it's really funny. And my second favorite scene is where Gru gives that speech to all the minions, where he gets down in the warehouse / vault / I don't know what you call it, and he's actually giving the speech, and he says they love me, and all the minions are really howling. That's my favorite scene. So let's move forward to our celebrity intervention for today. Of course, in every episode of Binge Watch, it's not only me blabbering and ranting about what I particularly love about the title that we're talking about. Of course, today's focus is Despicable Me 1, but we have someone in our studios who'd like to share some binge-worthy recommendations for you, something that you can watch. So here it goes. Okay, mid-episode of Binge Watch, and we got the OTT man himself. Clearly not very OTT, but very chill out. We've got Mr. Lakshya Kochhar, who's been a part of some phenomenal shows in the web sphere. He's been a part of Bombay Meri Jaan and now Industry. And well, Lakshya, I'd love to ask you, what is that TV show, movie series that you've been binge watching and you like to share with us?
I mean, my all-time favorite is Peaky Blinders. Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
It's been
Peaky fucking Blinders.
Yeah,
right?
man, Peaky fucking Blinders.
Right.
Emotionally, and just everything about that show. You know,
Right.
the world, and it's just so amazing. It's so inspirational. Every time I'm low, it's just like this constant thing going on in the house.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders is always on
Right.
Netflix.
Did you get some like Thomas Shelby energy in Ajju Bhai?
I tried a lot. I mean, you guys tell me. I tried a lot. I tried to copy like all the characters.
Comment down if you felt
Yes,
that way.
please.
comment down.
Everything is inspired. But
I'm sure you had a very original take of your own on the character as well.
Probably.
But I'd love to know what's that movie series that you go to, like a go-to movie series for you, a comfort viewing experience, something that you really
like my
cherish.
favorite film ever.
Yeah, maybe favorite film, favorite movie series, perhaps.
I love Notting Hill, man. Like,
Notting
as a
Hill?
film, yeah.
Oh wow,
It's just like,
quite contrasting to Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, that's the vibe. We're actors. We have like a wide spectrum of
Right.
things that we like, and
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So I love Notting Hill. I recently saw this one. Yeah. You know that reindeer, baby reindeer.
Baby Reindeer.
What
It
a
was a
show!
soccer show. Yeah.
What a show!
You liked it?
I loved the performance and the writing. It was so
Right.
good and deep and amazing, and
Right.
the way everybody performed on that show. You know, sometimes it just hits you more than you expect. And then that amazing black and white show, yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking
Netflix, Ripley.
about. Ripley, of course.
What a show!
Talented Mr. Ripley. of
What a
course.
show.
Yeah, what a great show.
It's outstanding.
Netflix has been really rolling out some good titles.
I mean, yeah, this year.
But Prime Video is clearly
Yeah,
good.
and Mini TV also.
I'm
Industry on Mini TV for free.
Yes, please, for free.
Yeah, for free.
Well, thank you so much for that, Lakshya.
Thank you so much.
And we'll
brother.
see you soon.
Cheers.
That's it for today's celebrity intervention on today's episode of Binge Watch, which is, of course, on Despicable Me 1. Please go and check out all the binge-worthy recommendations that were given to you. And, well, thank you so much for watching Binge Watch. We work really hard. We bring out an episode to you each week on our YouTube channel, Radio 1 International. And big shout-out to Dio, a man who's behind the camera, who shoots and edits all these Binge Watch episodes with a lot of passion. And he's, of course, the producer of the show. But we're going to be back with more. Please comment down. What is it that you loved about this episode? What's your favorite character from the Despicable Me movies? What's your favorite moment from the Despicable Me movies? How excited are you for Despicable Me 4? And what is that TV show or movie series that you'd like for us to cover on Binge Watch? Until then, it's me, your host Bhaarat, and we're going to see you in the next episode of Binge Watch. Keep binge watching. Bye-bye.
94.3 Radio 1.